Millions of people have had their student loans canceled under President Biden.
But as a new administration prepares to take office next week, student loan forgiveness and relief programs could be in jeopardy. NBC's Melody Mendez shares what's at stake right now and what borrowers out there need to know.
Student loan relief programs have been a financial safety net for millions of Americans trying to make ends meet. But big changes could be on the way, depending on what happens in Washington.
Based on the Trump administration policy and statements, it's not likely that forgiveness is going to be an option for student loan borrowers heading into the next 4 years.
Time is running out for nearly 8 million federal student loan borrowers. The courts have yet to decide whether President Biden's loan repayment program, known as the SAVE program, is legal.
That includes some of the income-based repayment options that allowed for payments as low as $0. And the interest payment subsidy is likely to also go away. So borrowers that had a $0 payment, the interest was subsidized by the government. It's likely to go back to accruing.
Other programs like public service loan forgiveness, which cancels loans for people who work in public service after 10 years of payments, may also be at risk.
Review the terms of the student loan notes that you signed when you first took them out to see what those repayment options were before, because it's possible that it will revert back to those.
Borrowers will be notified ahead of any potential changes that could impact monthly payments. But CZAC says now is the time to budget to avoid any surprises down the road.
How much free cash do you have in your budget every month, and how much could you allocate to that student loan payment? And if there's not a lot, then again, it's the earlier that you start having conversations with your servicer and knowing what your repayment options were on the original terms of your student loan, the better.
For private student loans, he says, this could be a good time to explore your options refinancing.
With the Federal Reserve focused on lowering rates and having lowered rates 3 times in 2024, it certainly creates the possibility for that opportunity. Just keeping in mind that if you refinance to a private student loan, that you lose some of the payment flexibilities that you have with federal student aid.
Melody Mendez, NBC 10, Boston.